Now, what if they don't have any insurance? Well, in this step 5, what we're going to do is uncover the reason why they don't have insurance and try and begin building value so that they will purchase the insurance when we present it to them in step 8. Hey guys, Joe from the future here, editing the video. And in editing this video, I realized we didn't address the reason why the person doesn't have coverage. And that's the first thing you want to do when someone doesn't have insurance and you're coming to step 5. You want to ask them, oh, so did you have coverage in the past? It's an assumptive question that's trying to pry at why they don't have coverage. So you can ask things like, oh, did you have coverage in the past? Did you just have it through your work and you didn't want to renew it? Or did you have a policy in the past before and it just canceled and you're looking to get something again? And that way you address what the reason is. Maybe they just were working and they didn't think to get another policy after their work one retired. Maybe they had something in the past and they let it cancel. Well, we want to know right off the bat why they let it cancel so they don't cancel our policy. So if they say, oh, I just canceled it. Well, why'd you cancel? Was it too expensive? You just didn't need it at the time, not at the right place, right time. And they're going to tell you the reason. And then you can find out, okay, how much were you paying before? How much coverage did you have? And you can know what you're going up against. And then from there, now this is a part where I'd like to talk about whether or not they want to be buried or cremated. So how I ask that is I'll just say, Ms. Johnson, this probably isn't something you've thought too much about, but have you thought about if you were trying to be buried or cremated? And then they're going to tell you what their choice is. And from there, you can build value around that by saying, Ms. Johnson, when it comes to cremations, we typically see that cremations nowadays cost anywhere with the service and everything from $5,000 to $7,000. But we want to be thinking 20, 30, 40 years down the road where prices might increase like they have been over the last couple of years. And we want to make sure that you're covered not just now, but then. So what I like to suggest for cremation policy is about $10,000 of coverage. And so I can show you a couple of those different cremation plans, but first we need to see what we can get you approved with. So that's how I lead into the manager call. Same with burial. Well, yeah, Ms. Johnson, so what we typically see is burials cost anywhere from $15,000 to $17,000, but we want to be thinking 20, 30, 40 years down the road when things can be more expensive. So what I typically suggest as a starter burial program is at least $20,000 of coverage. And then from there, you can give more to your family if you'd like, or whatever your choice would be. So we can see which of those programs we might be able to get you approved for. But first, I got to check with a manager to see what we can even hopefully get you approved for. So let me get him on the phone and boom, I'm transitioning into the manager in and up call.